I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about the marriage of leadership and followership. Risk management in a law enforcement organization is improved immensely by the proper functioning of a well-disciplined organization. A well-disciplined organization is one in which people do what they're supposed to do instead of what they're not supposed to do. People, notably including leaders, follow the rules. Good leaders must be good followers, team players, demonstrating support and commitment to the organizational initiatives defined and emplaced by more senior leadership. Supervisors at all levels must be willing to follow orders and to carry the water for their organization. Unity of command is essential, is absolutely necessary for proper organizational function. Disagreements and infighting among leadership team members should be behind closed doors. The troops should not be privy to it. It does them no service to know that their direct supervisor thinks that organizational policy is unsound or unwise, or that senior leadership is stupid. Efforts by supervisors to curry popularity with the troops by participating with them in their expressions of disagreement and discontent is dysfunctional and is the opposite of leadership. Expression of disagreement with organizational policy and other initiatives appropriately goes up the chain of command, not down it. This up, not down principle is universally applicable to proper organizational function. Though it's hard to picture this occurring in a well-disciplined organization, imagine a football team member asking the quarterback during the huddle whether he agrees with the play that the coaching staff has just sent in. Further, imagine that the quarterback responds, "No, I don't. This isn't what I think we should be doing, but they're the coaches and I'm not, so this is the play we're going to run." Further, imagine that the coach found out that the quarterback had said that in the huddle and contemplate the coach's next action in respect to his on-field leader. Colonel Philip Mellinger, PhD, wrote an article entitled The 10 Rules of Good Followership, prepared as part of a series called Concepts for Air Force Leadership. After noting the vast universe of leadership training in military and corporate worlds, Colonel Mellinger writes on followership, and I quote him now. "This is a responsibility no less important than that of leadership. In fact, it enables good leadership, yet it is often ignored. Moreover, it is likely that all of us will be followers more often than we will be leaders. For my part," he says, "I have had 23 years of experience in taking orders, implementing policy guidance, and serving as an intermediate supervisor." Now, more specifically, he writes, "Don't blame your boss for an unpopular decision or policy. Your job is to support, not undermine. It is insidiously easy to blame an unpopular policy or decision on your supervisor, your superior. I know this is a dumb idea and a pain for everybody, but this is what the boss wants. Sorry." This may garner some affection from your subordinates, but it is certainly showing disloyalty to your superior. One colleague with whom Colonel Mellinger served, he says several years ago, would indulge in periodic gripe sessions with his subordinates at which he would routinely criticize the commander and his decisions in front of even the youngest troops. When Colonel Mellinger asked him why he was undermining the boss, he would reply sanctimoniously that his integrity would not allow him to lie. He thought the policies were idiotic and he had a duty to tell his people how he felt. He said that was exercising good leadership by telling them the truth as he saw it. Colonel Mellinger, in his writing, responds, "Rubbish. Leadership is not a commodity to be bought at the price of followership." Now, this does not suggest, of course, that good leaders must be yes men or yes women. Quite the opposite. In fact, good leaders must muster the courage to speak up, not shut up, when they feel that orders, policies, rules, and other initiatives are unwise or unsound. Going up the chain of command with such communication is highly functional, desirable, maybe even courageous, and should be viewed as a leadership responsibility. Airing with the troops those same criticisms of senior leadership is dysfunctional, shows a lack of courage, and should be prohibited, actually, by organizational leadership protocols. Good leadership is not only good preparation, starting over on that, good followership is not only good preparation for good leadership, it is an ongoing active ingredient. If employees are not willing to carry the water for their organization, they certainly shouldn't be asking for the stripes and the bars. And organizations should not pay extra to people for undermining organizational initiatives and contributing to disrespect for the organization and its more senior leadership. One last thought. Just because someone, or even a group of people, cannot see the wisdom in something does not mean there is no wisdom in that thing. Different perspectives cause different views of what is wise. Perspectives change with each promotion, and they're supposed to.